right, y'all. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's jump into the next damn reactions, shall we? So Tommy, NFG, shout outs to you, gang. The power of nostalgia, if you will. So let's jump right into the damn reaction, y'all. Let's get into this next video, y'all. Let's do it.
What's something so powerful it can take you back to a feeling you haven't had in years? Money? No. Fame? No. That discreet massage place down the street? If you slide them 20 bucks under the table? Nostalgia. The world lives in a bubble of people wanting to escape to the past, scratching and clawing the walls to be taken back to a time which was oh so free. But was it really a time that was actually better, or is it just all in our head? Nostalgia can be a time where, looking back at whatever it was, a lot of things were actually genuinely better. For example, Cartoon Network, Drake, McChickens, specifically when they were $1. F you, Joe Biden. Let me go ahead and say a prayer.
Hey, hold on, because I need this to be very clear.
Drake, McChickens, specifically when they.
I need this to be very clear. McDonald's, you are not for taking the dollar menu off. Oh, I hate y'all niggas. I hate y'all so much, boy. I can go onto this damn McDonald's app right now and I can try to look up a McChicken. Matter of fact, we about to do that. Because I'm pretty sure it is a McChicken is damn near $4 at this rate now. Get me off of this bacon ranch. I don't want this. Damn. Let me see something real quick. Because the way how it is, like, the dollar menu used to be such a pivotal thing of my life. Like, and especially when you ain't got it like that. A fucking cheeseburger is now $2.49. A fucking cheeseburger is $2.49. You mean to tell me it is a McChicken that used to be a fucking $1? It's $3.09? Oh, what the pussycat? Oh my God, bro. Back then, especially when they had the snack wraps, they need to bring that back. The whole, like, if this is nostalgia, then maybe this is it for me. They need to bring that back. All of this right here, if you had $5, oh, this was a steal. You was able to go ahead and get yourself a small fry, like 2 sandwiches. You at the time where it is, I was growing up, shit. We was getting a McDouble and putting the McChicken patty in that bitch with the fry and a drink, and we still had some change left over. Now you spending $12 for a whole meal. Now they got to do these those little bullshit meals within the app. And that's not the same anymore.
They were $1. F you, Joe Biden. Let me go ahead and say a prayer for us to get this back. Excuse me. Donald Trump, if you can hear us. Other times.
Nah, that's actually sick. But nah, no, on a serious note though, bring back the snack wraps, please. And the Mighty Wings. Bring that back.
Nostalgia is a feeling no different than horniness. An illusion like love, something that doesn't exist. I know that firsthand. Something that reminds you of a past which your brain matches with good times. Like you could have had the worst childhood ever and been a child labor slave getting paid 2 cents a day, but you remember peak Cartoon Network times and that cancels out everything bad that ever happened. I can't bring up nostalgia without the mention of our favorite childhood networks. The big 3 of our childhood generation.
Nickelodeon can't be in that anymore. After Quiet on Set, we can't bring that up. Disney, you ain't off the hook neither. Although you gave us great shows. All 3 of these networks gave us amazing pivotal shows. But those people that was behind it and that was in charge, I got my fucking eyes on y'all. Nickelodeon y'all got just recently exposed, but I'm waiting on the other 2. I'm wholeheartedly waiting on the other 2, especially since there's that one nigga Brian Peck that went ahead and got convicted for SA of a damn minor and then hired by Disney. Fuck you 2. None of these are safe. The propaganda and the sexual innuendos was literally right in our face. Right in our faces with the cartoon shows and all the other stuff. Especially if you look at an example. Cartoon Network, you had Ed and Eddie, or you had Johnny Bravo. You can even say with Looney Tunes and Pepe Le Pew, all like Hey Arnold, Ed and Eddie, Johnny Bravo, Pepe Le Pew, they're all damn near harassing a motherfucker in order to get with them, or they was damn near R-wording and essaying people onto the show. And we didn't even realize this as kids. It was like, like, dang, like, the Kanger sisters, every time it is that they see the Ed and Nettie, they was like, let's kiss him. That's literally SA. That was SA right in front of us. And it's like, oh, okay. It's crazy because they expose these kids to that action so young. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm just glad it is like most of us didn't know to what was going on to where it is we acted upon those things. Because God forbid it is we did. That's blatantly right in front of our face. I see why people say cartoons is not meant for children.
And if anyone's asking, Disney Channel is definitely the J. Cole of the big three. With these three networks dominating kids' childhoods for damn near 3 to 4 decades, it seems like every generation has a different cutoff to when they feel nostalgic for it. If you ask someone in Gen Z, they'll probably say the early 2010s is their cutoff. You ask a millennial, they'll probably say the mid to late 2000s is their cutoff. But at least we can all agree that 2015 and up, all three networks put up a combined net worth of Celtic Shack, a net worth of a Blockbuster store in 2024. When I saw Jake Paul on Disney Channel, I knew it was GG's. But the weird thing,
Jake Paul was in fucking Disney Channel?
Blockbuster store in 2024. When I saw Jake Paul on Disney Channel, I knew.
Ew. They had this nigga on Disney Channel? Yuck.
It was GG's. But the weird thing about nostalgia is that there's kids out there who grew up with the new stuff when I stopped watching that are
I ain't gonna lie. For all you people it is that like Teen Titan Go, I'm sorry. I can't co-sign it. I cannot co-sign it. My brother and my sister watched this too. I can't co-sign it. I can't co-sign it. Teen Titan, W. Teen Titan Go, trash. Y'all can strong arm me in the comments as much it is that you want to. But I'm standing on that hill. I'm gonna stand on it. You know what I'm saying?
Nostalgia is that there's kids out there who grew up with the new stuff when I stopped watching that are nostalgic for it. And now if I hate on the shows, I'm no different than the boomers that hate on anything past the 90s. So let's not hate on change, but embrace and welcome the new eras of these channels and they're amazing.
Come on now.
I almost believed that lie myself. Who do I look like? Mr. Beast? That is ass. But how do we get to the point where we're not blinded by nostalgia and determine something new is actually bad? The main step is determining overall how people feel about it, and actually is the only step you need. Like for any of our childhood networks, we know that is ass because the viewership was low. And kids nowadays are using TikTok instead and watching streamers as their entertainment. But then I can sit here and wholeheartedly defend the time I grew up with because yes, I'm biased. Like the early 2010s was way more solidified. The early 2010s on Cartoon Network, you still had your regular shows, Adventure Times, Amazing World of Gumballs. For Disney, you still had your Phineas and Ferbs, Jesse's, Gravity Falls, Dog with a Blog. Actually, that was an accident. Forgot to take it out the script. For Nick, you had your iCarly's, Victoriouses, Big Time Rushes, and this is just to name a few of all these. And all these shows years later are solidified and nostalgic for the kids that watch them. Even the commercials from the past are nostalgic now. Like who knew we would be nostalgic over a insurance company's commercials? Every kid had a crush on Flo, or is that just me?
That may have been just you. But not only just Progressive, we gotta talk about Geico too. When it was the caveman, remember? That was another one of this that was on there. You know? Now you had the gecko. Now that's another nostalgia, if you will.
Every time a Progressive commercial popped up, I don't know what was happening in my pants, but something was. You had the goldfish commercial.
Hey, fucking yo. Nah, the girl from AT&T. I had a crush on the AT&T shorty. Wow. That's okay.
Commercials, the Zoo Pals, the Reese's nigga, the Fushigi, and that one Shirley Temple commercial. Like, who even is this? I still don't know a single person who bought her limited edition DVD collection for 2 payments of $24.99.
I do. My family, my older predecessors, my older generation folks, they loved Shirley Temple. Loved the fucking movie. I watched every single bit of it, and it was not by choice.
99. Okay, I'm off track. My point is, nostalgia is so powerful that it even makes commercials that are solely made to profit a business make you feel something. But the problem with this testicular grip of nostalgia is that companies see this and rub their hands like Mr. Krabs. Every time there's a reboot announced of a beloved childhood TV show or movie, my first thought immediately is, God, please.
Animal crackers in my soup. Monkeys and rabbits loop de loop. You know what I'm saying? Again, like I said, it just was blame the West Indian people within my family. They loved watching that movie. Like between Mary Poppins and Shirley Temple, especially my mother loved watching those movies.
Please don't let them this up. And why is it almost every time it ends up coming out, it's the most disappointing piece of trash ever? Disney doesn't even need to make new movies now because they know if they make a reboot of something old, people will come regardless. Like, did y'all know they made a Pinocchio reboot? I never even watched the original. And it sounds like they went to the nearest gay bar and chose a random dude as the voice actor.
Why? Yo, I seen this within, somebody sent this within Memes Monday last week, but this was actually a thing? I mean, if you ain't seen the original Pinocchio, you know what I'm saying, then that's just showing your age, you know. You know, I grew up on watching all of the Disney movies, you know what I'm saying. That's just me personally. But I know they made a new one.
Father, when can I leave to be on my own?
I feel like people will let these reboots slide if they dropped good new movies with them, but as we know, that definitely ain't happening. One of the main reboots I never understood from Disney is The Lion King. Like, did we really need a reboot of The Lion King? The Lion King was only 25 years old when they did it. They threw in every single mainstream celebrity they could think of to make sure it did good. Just look at the cast. Beyonce playing Nala, Seth Rogen playing Pumbaa, Michael Key playing Kamari. They even had Chance the Rapper in it. It's rare nowadays a reboot hits the mainstream and everyone goes, wow, that was actually needed and pretty enjoyable, even better than the original. Like, when's the last time you said that about a reboot you watched? I could probably count on my hands the amount of reboots I've actually enjoyed. And the reason why studios be pumping out these reboots is because they know people will eat them up regardless, specifically Gen Z and millennials. I think Gen Z has the nostalgia curse the worst though. At this point, I've seen everything become nostalgized and become an aesthetic in some type of way. Like, y'all niggas will see a minute of footage from kids in schools in the 90s and think you grew up in the wrong time. Please be serious. Meanwhile, you can't last 5 minutes without having your phone. Nowadays, I've even seen it for times in the 2010s. Do you mean high school 2019 nostalgia? I was in high school at that time and there was nothing nostalgic about it. It's like the more I see people get nostalgic for something, the less time it takes to happen. I even see TikToks of kids getting nostalgic over 2021. That was 3 years ago. You acting like you were 8 years old when it was going on. Actually, that makes sense for the average TikTok age. Music nowadays has also been getting this massive nostalgia effect. And I'm not talking about people just listening to older music. That's something we all do. But specifically the rise of vinyls and CDs and all these olden ways to play music. I mean, it looks cool and all to have as a collection. Honestly, I would cop some. But let's be real, you're not popping out the record player every time you want to listen to a song. It's the yearning though to feel something that was popular in the past. Like how vintage cameras started taking over again too. But funnily enough, the only times I don't see people over nostalgizing things super fast is music. Music ain't been the same since TikTok hit the airwaves, which is why I can see the resurgence of all the old trending again. Like nobody's about to go, you remember that one Roxanne TikTok song? Good times. Down to something like a dance anthem. That's what'll heal the world, a dance anthem. In the 2010s, we had dance anthems coming out left from right. Everybody was trying to learn how to hit the Dougie. Psy had niggas hitting the Gangnam Style in the school lunch lines. We were all hitting the Whip It Nay trying to get it to a T. Like, what happened to the fun music and rap? Nowadays, everybody's trying to kill each other or diss each other. Like, can y'all have fun again? Damn. We didn't do dance anthem ASAP, and no, I don't want it from Drake. I think the last rap dance anthem we genuinely got is the Thug Shit. I feel like nowadays you can tell when a song is solely bred just to go viral on TikTok. And I feel like before songs were considered more nostalgic because you would always hear it in the radio in the car as a kid. The 2010 bangers just had some sort of magic to them. Felt like every song that was big was bred to be big for people to enjoy timelessly. Which is different from a song bred to go viral on TikTok. Let me explain it. A song bred for the radio is like that Five Guys burger you could get that's gonna make you go bankrupt, but you will be enjoying every bite. And a song bred for TikTok is like that $2 McDouble from McDonald's that'll make you have diarrhea in 2 hours.
Oh my God. That man just unhinged his jaw and
hours later. But you'll enjoy it for the time though. Video games have also always had a nostalgic pull to them, which I mean makes sense. But they definitely have the worst brood of it from nostalgia, because it seems like every time a new edition of a classic game comes out, no matter how good it is, you're gonna have the super fan inspectors going, the game isn't up to par with a classic. Give me a new one. Like enjoy the game, damn. I remember when OG Fortnite came back and you deadass had people mad because it wasn't the actual OG map. Buddy, have you seen the original OG map? You could land at like 2 places. People also say gaming ain't the same or nothing good's coming out, which I've definitely said, I won't lie, but if you're sitting there rotating the same 3 or 4 games, then no shit is gonna be boring for you. Like, you can actively play the old games you like if you want. It's not like you're bound by only the new games and can't do anything else. But you notice that every time you boot up one of your classic childhood games, you end up dropping it pretty fast. Like, you'll be super hyped and thinking all the amazing memories you're gonna make again, only to realize that you were simply blinded by nostalgia. It's kind of like that meme where you hop on that Minecraft server with your homies for like 2 weeks and then just drop it. And game companies know the amount of moolah they can make because of nostalgia. And
EA has got me in a chokehold solely because of damn Sims, bro. I'll go back and forth with it, and then I'm just like, damn, Sims is so much fun to get new mods. All right, boom. Then all of a sudden, I go like periods of time without playing it, and then here I am back again on Sims, bro. Fudge. There is a nostalgia with some video games, but we've talked about this before. We talked about the level of some video games. It is just like, oh my god, like I would wholeheartedly love to you know, play this again, or like this game was like my favorite game back, like growing up in like, you know, like in the original PlayStation era, or PlayStation or PS2, the original Xbox 360. You know what I'm saying? Like we all have that. I still do. We talk about them a lot within the stream here. So, you know, this ain't nothing new.
always take advantage of it. Nintendo, which I think has become a problem overall for every industry, and that they're too scared to do something new. Like, the reason why we feel no new games are coming out is because no one wants to take the risk. Music is dead now because everyone's trying to sound the same. The suits above have to follow the money no matter what. But I want to wrap it up by saying nostalgia is an amazing feeling, but just don't always dwell on the past. Because if you only focus on things that make you nostalgic, then nothing you see new will ever satisfy you. So give Teen Titans Go a chance. It really isn't as bad.
No. No. I watched Teen Titan Go, which is why I'm wholeheartedly against it. I watched it. I watched plenty of episodes, and I'm just like, I'm not rocking with it. You know, it's bad enough it is that Robin was a sidekick character for Batman the longest time, and niggas was even taking Batman serious, let alone Robin seriously. Then you get the Teen Titan, then you finally get some level of seriousness going on, and then you get Teen Titan Go, to where it's just like, you said, all right, get over it. Fuck no. I will not get over it. I will not.
Bad as people. Okay, I can't even say that seriously. You get the point of the video, right? Goodbye. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Hey, you know what I mean? Tommy, I appreciate you. They're taking down a trip of memory lane, if you will, you know? For kids shows, it works. It got a lot of adult content, if you will, in there. A lot, like I said, a lot of the TV shows that we watched before got adult content in there that it just, like, you'll glance right over it. You wouldn't even think it is it's a thing. And you're just like, damn. Was this always there like that? But Tommy, shout outs to you, gang. I appreciate you for the video. Shout outs to y'all in the chat. And shout outs to you at home. I will catch y'all in the next video.